You round a sharp curve, and it seems to appear out of nowhere. An eerie-looking bridge defaced with graffiti, sitting on a pitch-black street. This is Crawford Road. Not far apart, two crosses face the roadway, marked with names of victims killed along this very road.
But all these murders I'd heard through the years had somehow involved Crawford Road, whether they happened here or bodies got dumped.
Since 1990, the York-Poquoson Sheriff's Office has investigated 5 murders along the same dark, desolate 2-mile stretch. It was believed Jimmy Johnson was abducted and killed, left dead on Crawford Road. A body believed to be that of Tanya Lane was found badly decomposed close by, bullets still in the ground beneath her body. 6 years later, Eric Nesbitt was shot to death in this area, where his cross still stands. And 4 years after that, the body of Sean Mabry was found. And 2 years ago, Austin Baxley was killed near this bridge.
The homicides were committed out there because they thought that they were in an isolated area and the bodies weren't ever going to be discovered, and obviously that's not the case.
Investigators feel all these crimes have been solved, the perpetrators caught and serving time. But dark legends still surround this bridge. They date back as late as the 1800s. But the most common tale is that of a bride who was found hanging from the bridge after running from the altar.
Some say she was stood up at the altar. Others say it was an arranged marriage and she didn't want to be married to the guy.
Though many witnesses have had a variety of spooky experiences out here, this bride seems to be the most common paranormal activity seen along the road. You can look up and see the bride hanging from the bridge. The night we shot this story, a group of kids drove by and said they've grown up knowing this place was haunted.
There's got to be a reason why, the rumors were started that it's so scary in the first place.
But they had no idea the real history this road has. Virginia paranormal investigators have come out to this site a number of times. On one trip, they brought a medium who says she saw what she thought was a guardian.
It has other spirits actually trapped on this road. Actually, some of the spirits of people who have been killed along this road, she felt that their spirits were still here, and this thing kind of kept them here, and it guarded this area.
You might be wondering, why here? There are a lot of spooky, creepy, dark, lonely roads. Investigators think the crimes and the hauntings are related.
Where there's crime, it's often believed that this could open up a doorway for something dark to walk through.
For the sheriff's office, these stories are all fiction.
I know that there's a lot of folklore around the bridge out there, but as far as actually being haunted, I would say that that's more legend than fact.
And even ghost hunters have a hard time nailing down their own evidence to the tales of old.
I don't think I have the solid evidence to come forward and say, here's proof that this place is haunted.
Regardless of whether or not you're in the mood for a good scare, the road itself is dangerous, and officials warn you against stopping near or under this bridge. Maybe legends and spirits, at least in this case, are better left alone.
I'm not saying that ghosts don't exist. If they do exist, they exist here.
In York County, I'm Rachel Cardin, News 3.